is a Pacquiao response, I believe, to a low blow. And he may be injured.
He also was hit on the back of the neck.
What's up mga idol? Welcome back sa ating Boksingero TV channel. Balikan natin ang pinakamadugo at pinakamahirap na laban ng ating pambansang kamao, Manny Pacquiao. Ito ay ang laban niya kay Agapito Sanchez ng Taga Dominican Republic para sa isang unification bout noong November 10, 2001. Ang kanilang laban ay nagresulta ng technical draw. Pero bago yan mga idol, kung bago ka pa lang sa aking channel ay mag-subscribe muna tayo at pindutin mo na rin ang notification bell para laging updated sa mga susunod na videos.
Buhay mo ang Diyos ang gawing gabay upang sa mga pagsubok ay magtagumpay.
Eye of the Tiger is the entry choice for the stardom-bound and somewhat star-struck Manny Pacquiao, having recently moved from his home in the Philippines to Los Angeles to train in Freddie Roach's gym. Pacquiao is acutely aware of the showbiz elements of the sport and wants to be a big star.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a battle of champions, 12 rounds of boxing for the unified IBF and WBO Super Bantamweight Championship of the World. His professional record, 33 victories, including 20 knockouts with 7 losses and a draw. From Brooklyn, New York, by way of La Victoria, República de Dominica, here is the WBO Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Agapito El Ciclo Sanchez. Quarter pounds. His professional record, 33 victories, including 24 knockouts with only 2 losses. From General Santos City, Philippines, presenting the IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, Manny the Destroyer Pacquiao.
I told him he knows his responsibility and tell him to remember it. I told you, Manny, what your responsibility is. I told you what my job and responsibility is. Let's all do our job. Good luck.
Pacquiao comes on like waves, but he's in with a smaller opponent. He's going to find himself missing, so he may is not going to be up there where he was able to go with his last fight.
Right, Laban was right in front of him, and that height where he could get at him. Now Pacquiao. Sanchez, who drives Pacquiao into the ropes. And
wait
when we go to Pacquiao's corner, where they speak Tagalog, our interpreter is Ernie Kalua. Hard left hand by Sanchez through 84. So a neat statistical anomaly, as Sanchez throws exactly twice as many punches as Pacquiao in that first round.
The good thing about the last round, Pacquiao sent Sanchez to his corner hurt.
Headbutt, big cut, right over the right eye of Pacquiao. Blood spurting from the cut.
This fight may not go to a conclusion. There's a cut right on the eyebrow of Manny Pacquiao.
Big one.
Yep, it's all on the wrong side. When it's on the wrong side, bad things happen.
It's going to be dripping into the right eye of Pacquiao.
Now Pacquiao says he's never been cut before. His cut man, Ruben Gomez. Difficulty with, and another left, right on the cut. And now Pacquiao begins to cut loose a little bit, perhaps figuring he'd better try to go ahead and do some damage.
Yeah, and Pacquiao
is bleeding badly. Sanchez is raking that eye with his left hand.
Not only that, he's got Sanchez right now.
Manny Pacquiao's in unfamiliar territory and doesn't know what to do about it.
You must lower your hands to hit Sanchez. When you do, he's going to get you.
Relax. I'm not worried about that.
That is.
Okay, we'll see what we do in the first round.
Try to get stupid out there, right? Don't get excited. Here's Here's a look at the headbutt right there. Pacquiao was coming in, more or less erect. Sanchez came underneath and up into his head.
Accidental butt before the fight, they would have been very short odds. And now there's a low blow by Sanchez right on Pacquiao's cup. And Marty Denkin sends Sanchez to a neutral corner.
That was not a hard low blow. If low blows are hard.
No more. Next one, I'm going to point though. All right.
And you heard what Denkin said to Sanchez. Number one. Next one, a point will be taken. Sanchez is going right at the target and
Stop! No!
Even though you're going to hit him in the chest a lot of the time and miss the head, you must continue.
you know, which is under the brow, at the top of the eyelid, how much chance they can actually stop the flow of blood.
That's what we want to look for. Stop the blood. This guy can get his aggression going because there's a little pain and stinging.
It's very sturdy.
Break! Stop!
We mentioned all of those top-rated featherweights who fought Sanchez. None of them ever knocked him down.
1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Limpio. Por favor. Limpio.
Denkin deducting a point from Sanchez for pushing Pacquiao's head back. Terrific combination by Pacquiao, just as
Manny, keep using the jab for me, okay?
Yeah.
So you stay calm out there, keep using the jab.
But don't you retaliate. Go ahead and say.
Sanchez has a history of this kind of stuff. He was disqualified from one fight for low blows. He's a roughhousing fighter.
Both of you, let's go.
He attacked Agapito Sanchez. He was too busy in the first round to the shots because Pacquiao was bothered by the blood in the second round. But round 3 was intense.
Stances and the deficit of a big cut over his right eye and trying to adjust in such a way as to show growth as a fighter. And just in the last couple of rounds, George, he seems to have gotten a better feel for what he needs to do.
Yeah, but he's still falling over the back of his shorter opponent in his stature. He's got to bring those punches up or he's going to find himself bleeding again after anything more than what he can see. And he's determined to hit below the belt. Never seen anything like that.
Another low blow.
And we may see a disqualification if he's not careful. Now the uppercuts are coming in from Pacquiao.
Break!
Coming up.
This is a Pacquiao response, I believe, to a low blow. And he may be injured.
He also was hit on the back of the neck.
He hit him right below the belt also. That's that leg.
5 minutes, Manny. Get up. I don't want you to lose. 5 minutes.
He gets 5 minutes here to recover from
Get up, though.
the foul which has taken place, but I'm not certain that Pacquiao isn't in some way injured in the leg or the hip.
Yeah, I think that's true, that it may be indeed the hip. Now there may be blood streaming from the left eye now of Sanchez as well.
Why is Pacquiao walking around stiff-legged and hip injured like this, George?
He's been hit below.
Let's take another look at what happened here.
That's one.
Yeah, that right.
That hurts, and then he hits him on top of the
Then he
head.
hits him behind the head, that's right.
You gotta listen, though. Okay? You know what he's doing, but you gotta listen. Okay?
Denkin trying to reassure.
Marty Denkin, who warned Pacquiao before the round not to retaliate.
And Pacquiao goes limping back to work. He didn't take the full 5 minutes either.
Great! Watch your head.
once again, he flirts with low blows.
Sanchez has hit 2 low blows already that have not been acknowledged by Dinkins.
Pacquiao with a fast combination.
Okay, stop.
Did everything to win a fight. There are rules.
Body shots by Pacquiao.
That's the conclusion you come to in the ring, that no one is going to give you anything. Pacquiao is learning the hard way. You want it, you're going to have to fight for it. The referee is not going to give it to you.
Nobody is more committed to clean fighting than you have been, George. In your view, should Sanchez already have been disqualified from this fight?
For a long time. Too many low blows. Because now you're only talking about hurting a fella, but permanent damage down there.
So in your view, this fight should already have been over with Pacquiao the winner.
And I agree with George.
The referee just not paid any attention. But this is one of those old-fashioned throw it all fight.
Well, this is a fight you would see on the piers of San Francisco.
That's right, exactly. This is San Francisco.
There's another one.
Evidently, there should be someone in the corner with the commission trying.
Pacquiao's superior hand speed in evidence there. Sanchez comes back with a blistering counter right hand. Big action through 5 rally punches. That might be like asking the ocean to empty itself of water. After a relatively slow start, Manny Pacquiao threw just as many punches as the right way. He has gotten more and more controlled with each passing round instead of more and more out of control. He was better conditioned than Pacquiao. He gives Pacquiao a day off from the gym. Pacquiao goes out and runs 5 miles and rides the bike for an hour. Can't get him not to work.
Yeah, and to give Pacquiao credit, he could have found a way to get out of this fight before the end of the 4th round and have it called a no contest.
And once again, they clash heads as Sanchez pounds his forehead right into the middle of Pacquiao's face.
Now, if the fight were to be stopped here, I suspect Pacquiao is ahead on the scorecard.
Well, he's ahead on Harold Edelman's card by 3 points. I would think that the other cards shouldn't be all that far off.
He stopped. The fight has been stopped, and this goes to the scorecards.
Hey.
And this round will not count. So we go to the scorecards through 5.
This round counts. They score the partial rounds. When a fight is stopped in the middle, they score the partial round, Jim.
Is halted in the 6th round under the rules in accordance with the with the World Boxing Organization. Follows. Ricardo Bay scores the bout 58-54. He has it for Pacquiao. Marshall Walker scores the bout 57-55. He has it for Sanchez. Raul Caiz Sr. scores the bout 56-56. It is a 3-way split. The bout is officially declared a draw. Each champion will retain his title belt. The bout is a draw. Each champion retains his belt.
Anong masasabi niyo mga idol sa Pacquiao-Sanchez fight? Kumbinsido ka ba sa naging resulta ng kanilang laban? Magkomento lang sa baba ng inyong opinyon at pag-usapan natin yan. Hanggang sa susunod na bakbakan, maraming salamat sa panonood.
For life, ibig sabihin panghabang buhay. Ikaw ang nais mo kasama at ako ay tunay. Anumang balakid sa buhay ay kaya kong harapin. Masasakit na salita ay kaya